Sex is something every person would have thought about at some point in their lives, more so in the teenage years. When libido levels are at their peak, the pubescent teens often wonder what the act would actually feel like. Their curiosity sends them to illicit and exploitative websites which are uncertain sources of information, and often depict solely pornographic content. Devoid of sex education in their schools, they often resort to experimentation on their own through means which may result in danger to their health and sex lives. Hence it is important to highlight 10 important facts about the biology of sex, which would be unknown to most. The last but not the least, there is feminism even in sex. Not referring to who's on top, this point basically implies that the sexual act is entirely based on equality. In case you've ever heard a myth that women do not get aroused as fast as men, it's entirely false. Women and men are born to reach their peak arousal in just 10 minutes. Women take time probably to be conscious of their arousal, which happens when they are almost at their peak stage. Men, on the other hand, are just more aware of their arousal. Hurrah for feminism! If a group of males are asked the question of what attracts them the most in a female, they'd probably come up with answers like the 36-24-36 hourglass figure, long shiny hair, big eyes, or even pretty eyelashes. Not even one would consider the role of the immunity system in the mating process. Your immune system actually determines your own personal scent, or your aroma. This is not due to any body spray or deodorant, simply nature's way of describing you in a nutshell. It's obviously unique to every individual, since every person's immunity is different. This scent is actually what attracts your compatible partner to you, more than anything else. We find the olfactory nerves most sensitive to the smell of the most genetically diverse DNAs. Hence, the more different two people are, the more they will be attracted to each other. Opposites attract holds very much true, even scientifically. What's more, the more diverse the two parents' DNAs are, the stronger the immunity of the offspring will be. A popular myth says that chances of pregnancy are nil without proper sex. But sometimes a female ends up getting pregnant before the male had even climaxed, let alone orgasmed. Even with protection. How is this possible? Very few people know that males actually release a pre-ejaculate during foreplay itself, which contains almost 40% of the sperm produced in the male body. This is more than enough to get a female pregnant, so better not take any risks. Apart from the obvious benefits like reduced stress levels and balanced body hormones, sex has various additional health benefits. Sex is even known to regulate the female menstrual cycle. Contrary to popular opinion, irregular periods aren't attributed to having sex. Menses is usually irregular only when the stress hormone levels are high or a woman is sleep-deprived or has gained weight. Sex helps regulate these by reducing the stress hormone in the female body. A survey showed that females who were exposed to male sweat were calmer and had no issues with their monthly cycle. The act of sex is actually nothing short of a rigorous beauty treatment by a professional in a luxurious spa. While both the male and the female enjoy themselves, the female has an added benefit of increased estrogen levels. This hormone not just makes the female healthier looking and more glowing, but causes the skin and hair to improve in their texture and quality as well. This is the reason we often notice a certain aura or glow around women who are happily married or hitched. It's actually because they have great sex lives. It's not just a myth.